That's good.
I am so happy that I got to talk with both y'all as of right now.
And like I said, y'all are who y'all hang around. He gets to talk like that, and I get to talk like this because we talk like that to each other. We got the same mindset. Y'all gotta pick y'all company well. I don't care what you doing. I don't care if your life going sideways and you don't know what you're doing. You just stuck in this mindset. It's the people that you hang with as well, because ain't nobody putting that right stuff in your ear. It's not just you. I know you feel like, damn, what I gotta do to change your scenery. Somebody gonna tell you something that's gonna stick with you for life, and you gonna be able to find more of them people. Watch.
You wanna know something? There's this G Herbo song called "No Jail Time," and first off, do y'all listen? Did y'all listen to that song at all? No.
I never heard that song.
Okay, well that's a beautiful song, and he said 9 times out of 10, you want to make a change, gotta change your crew. Unless you in a crew with a full of niggas doing the same as you, and
that's real. That's real. I know so many people right now they got so much potential, but and that's how I know it's the people that you keep around, and that's how I know people are smarter than what they know. There are people who talk, when they talk to me, they talk about stuff that matter. When they go back and they hang with their crew, they talking and they do bullshit, and they on the block and they smoking weed all day, and they laying up all day, they waking up at 4 p.m. They doing a lot of stuff that's not good for them. But when I have a conversation with them or we talking, they don't bring that shit up because they know I don't care about none of that. I don't want to sit and talk about none of what you talking about all day. So it's like, I know it's the people who you keep around, and some people be scared to make that change, or they don't know where to find them people at. Y'all could come talk to me. Y'all come talk to me a little more. We have a quick combo with you.
That's right. I'm glad you shout out Lil Moo just now, because I'm glad we making it clear now. It's like I always say, one thing that's just important as the artist is the team that's around the artist. You know.
Yep, for sure.
But Lil Moo.
What we drop?
Got a new drop coming soon. Go tap into that. Just mess. Oh, I'm talking about me. Oh. For sure. This is Lil Moo. But nah. It's then.
Wait, you dropping?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead. Now show me.
Back door.
Wait.
Go ahead. Announce him.
Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand, because this is Lil Moo's first official solo drop. The first song he ever dropped was me and his song. And he got so many songs in the vault. And he finna drop. That's news.
It's unofficial, but I like this song a lot, for sure. So it's up on my Instagram. It's a trailer right now. Well, not a little trailer, but it's a reel. Y'all go listen to that. Hear how that sound. Let me know if y'all like it, for sure.
But all right, bet. Now, Moo.
Yo.
I need to talk to you real quick.
All right, let's chat.
Now, do me a favor. Remind me how we met.
Well, I'm a man of many talents. I work the camera as well, and I was shooting for a specific blog company that interviewed Chicago's very own Chicago Wave. Mm-hmm. Shout out to them. Shout out to Wave. Mm-hmm. Chicago Wave.
And I had a friend with me that was also getting interviewed as well, and that shit was done in the summertime, if I'm not mistaken, or springtime.
It was spring.
I think it was spring though.
It was spring.
Yeah,
it was right before May.
Yeah, right before May. It's January, right before May. Well, not right before May,
but I get what you're saying. Yeah,
but yeah, and almost a year. By the time it was July, me and my friend was sad about it not coming out.
Yeah, it was a few things going on with that video, but I know for a fact that it was due to which isn't a really big excuse, but it was due to the sound. Like the mics weren't live recording, so they were on, but they weren't live recording. But you could still hear what was going on. But I guess that was one of their main reasons. I'm not in charge of the drama, but I'll entertain you with some drama if you want something.
Oh, okay, man. And okay. That's reasonable, and I don't blame you. I love now that I'm using mics. I went a whole year without using mics. Now that I'm using mics, I actually love them.
Right.
And so I understand that part. And since you're not in charge of the drop, who was?
The person that hired me.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, they respond. That's their thing.
All right,
I'm just the person that hold the camera.
Then remind me to talk to them when we're done.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You can get them a call.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this company we're talking about, good people.
Good people.
Yeah, very much so good people.
They very like they thirsty for it. They thirsty for the they what I won't say they're thirsty for, but they're very determined, and they know what they're trying to do. They know what they're looking for. They know what they're trying to get across.
They are, and I would like to say that is one of the most positive platforms for Chicago. They may have a very, very, very spicy way of doing things, but the message behind it is what matters the most.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all know who y'all are. I ain't saying y'all name because folks ain't saying y'all name, but y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Thank you for that. But all right, now circling back to both of y'all and everything. Now, y'all would just find yourself as up and coming.
Yeah.
She's an up and coming artist. I'm just I'll say that I'm as far as what we talking about music.
Yeah.
I say I'm up and coming. You cut all that extra stuff I said out, but I'm up and coming.
I got you.
Up and coming.
All right, bet. Now, okay, and that's respectable. Then, with that being said, let's give a shout out to the studio you engineer at.
Shout out Hotbox Studios, Hotbox 773. Shout out Jabri, shout out Cam, shout out Mal, shout out Glock, shout out all of them because they really, shout out Nate. They really like. That's how I got into engineering for the most part. Like I think the first time I actually like engineered, it was on Soundtrap, and I was like 11. Because my brother was a lot older than me, and he used to have his friends, and like I was like real like kind of tech savvy when it came to that because I used to want to be a streamer, but I never really did it. But I bought all the equipment to do it, and once I realized that I could do this, I could record music and do all this other stuff. I kind of had to learn how to do it, and then I think the first software I used was Soundtrap, and then time went on, time passed. When I actually started to try and be a rapper, I went to I think that was my first studio session. No, it wasn't my first studio session, but it was my first time like finding my home studio, like where I was locked in and I fucked with the vibes. I fucked with the dude. I fucked with Jabri. He was my engineer at that time, and he owns the studio. And I just was real locked in on the vibes and just who he was as a person. And I was booking all the time, and I was like paying attention. I'm like, yeah, let me actually learn how to do this. Like, it's not that hard. And just being around that entire crew they had there just helped me elevate and add more stuff to the bag. So shout out them.
All right, bet. Say less. All right, bet. Now, the one who is an artist then.
Wait, real quick, shout out Thrax. That's my other engineer.
All right, bet. Shout out Thrax.
Shout out Thrax at 102 Studio.
All right, then. For the
1,002.
Okay. For the one that is an artist then. Now, first off, just reflecting on something. I made a post saying Chicago artists under 21 that deserve more recognition. You were highlighted in that post.
I will. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm. And with that post, first off, as far as me making the post, did that give you more motivation?
It did. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? It's funny because it actually did, because I was like in a slump, kind of. I wasn't gonna drop anything like for a while or whatever the case may be, but and shout out to it, shout out to Chicago because he be posting me a little bit now, like he be giving me some posts, he be throwing me in there, and I just be like, okay, I really want to do it, but stuff was happening on my mixtape and stuff got taken down. It was like, and I was just like, this little stuff that's going on, but it's taking a toll on me, so I don't even know if I want to keep at this. But seeing like posts like that, and then people like reposting it and reaching out to me that's never heard my stuff prior to it being posted on the page is like motivational, because it's like, okay, I'm growing a little fan base other people really like me. They want to hear more stuff from me. It's not that many. Well, I ain't even gonna say that, but it's people who like me, and I'm growing a little fan base, and I feel like they want to see me. My family want to see me, and people just want to see me keep at it just to see what I can do with it. And even if at times I don't feel like I want to do it, that is motivational to me.
And I was just going to ask you, like, about the aftermath after it, and you spoke briefly on that. Oh, second, and another thing, I'm glad I could be motivational, and this motivational me, this is going to apply to other artists as well. And now that I know that you're 19, you're a part of that. You know what post I'm talking about, right?
The under 21 post.
Under 20, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now that I know that you are younger than you look, I can add you on that for part 2. But yeah, though.
I was 25. I was like, nah.
I actually thought you was 24. Yeah, and on top of that, they're sophisticated. So you would think they are. Yeah, but yeah, more faith in you, thanks to y'all. But yeah, so with this recognition, another thing I seen you get recognized for was just standing out. Like you said, your she was song. You're always seen, and you were seen on a magazine cover.
Yeah, I did my first little magazine cover for a photographer that actually doesn't even live in Chicago. He came down and he wanted to work with me. I need to look up his name because I got to give him a shout out. It's what? Lawrence the shooter.
Okay, Lawrence
the shooter. He wanted to do a photo shoot with me, and we did like a written interview. So that was really fun, and he's really talented. And yeah, I enjoyed that. So yeah, that was cool.
So, and I'm not gonna say that. Like, I'm not gonna ask you like to be a model or anything. That technically counts as modeling because hey, you're for a cover. But could you see yourself in more covers?
Definitely. Yeah, I want to be everywhere. I want y'all to see me. I want to be on y'all screens. Yeah, but for real though, I could see me like doing some little photo shoots here and there. Definitely, when I get mainstream, I really want to branch out and get to be on magazines, But yeah, I could see that.
All right, bet. And final question before we move on to the most important questions of all, and then wrap this up here. Could you all both see yourself as content creators in the future? And the reason why I ask is because you talent, that's both of y'all. Y'all got talent, and it will stand out once it's fully heard and recognized by other people. I promise you. But as of now, today's generation, we need to see from artists more personality. And that's what the content is about, showing your personality. So like TikToks, vlogs, etc. It's other ways to put yourself out there, and because a lot of artists, they will focus on just music. But you said you're an entrepreneur, so clearly you focus on other things as well. So as far as content creating, would y'all be comfortable showing y'all personalities that way?
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
It's a million things I can say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.